Local liquidity preference, that's the case, the argue why people keep the currency instead they can make deposits what is purchase and bond liquidity. But why people keep currency? Because they might avoid the risk. But what I meant by liquidity premium is a different meaning. But anyway, it's good for me. Yesterday, Georgina mentioned the concept on the currency circuit. It is what I call, I found many cases, especially in China, but not only China, a couple of trade circuits. A particular currency, exclusively a particular currency was used for locals or business circuit, the dealing raw cotton or the opium, etc. And depending on locality or depending on the commodity, they use different currencies. And the demand supply fluctuates, so exchange ratio between our currency and other currency also fluctuating. Typically, we can find the tradition in China and India, but we can find across the world and through the history. So I call it the currency circuit. But now my understanding slightly advanced. I can say the combinations. The three conditions the core currency circuit appear. First, in some not small number of people. It's a case of small number of people, they can make a mutual credit or any other device. But large number of people, say 1,500, the mutual credit system not easily can cover. So a large number of people form a cluster of the exchange. And for this exchange dominated by spot transactions, they don't use credit or advance, mainly depend on cash. So cash is necessary, but it is difficult to provide the sufficient quantity of currency for end users. So combination of three conditions cause a cluster of people establish a currency. And if there is several clusters, so there are several currencies coexist, even in one society. So, but anyways, this is my little bit advanced my idea, but I return to my starting point of my study. And this is a phenomenon with which I studied my study almost 35 years ago. I was very young, and I was very astonished to find the situation, circumstances, early 20th century China. Peasants prefer 1,000 kaba cash in payment for the products, while $1 valued at 1,300 kaba cashes. But peasants prefer 1,000 kaba cash. Why? I could not understand then, and no textbook provided me appropriate answer. So 35 years I tried to find answer, and because it's quite strange, if it is true, a merchant, the exchange, the 10 silver, 10 silver dollars for 1,300 kaba cash, and bring 1,300 kaba cash to marketplace where the peasants make trade, and they can exchange 13 silver dollars. So merchant gets $3 profit. If this arbitrage continues, this gap should have disappeared, but continue. Well, the easiest and most convenient answer is, oh, this is information asymmetrics, or simpler word. Oh, merchant could cheat peasants because the merchant monopolized information. No. Many descriptions suggest rather merchants also suffer from shortage of kaba cash in collecting their products, And Chinese merchants are very keen to information for fluctuation price. So such a cheating cannot happen to them. So another answer is more the persuasive. Oh, maybe if merchant bring the 1,300 copper coin is very heavy, so transportation cost, they prevent from the such an arbitrage. That's why the gap, remain. It sounds logical, and it is true to some extent, but facts always force me to find the more excellent answer. The many cases suggest this gap is beyond transportation cost. It is very hard to find exactly how much money is necessary to transport, but early 20th century, fortunately, we can find some flight by the train, so we can calculate how much is necessary from one station to another station. And fortunately, some local information bring us how much money is necessary from station to marketplace by rickshaw, etc. So it's very rough calculation, but it is, we can say, safe to say, no, this gap beyond transportation cost. Oh, if this gap is higher than transportation cost, why this gap happen? Yes, remain. No, but answer is simple. Because all the, including the peasants, heavily depend on spot transaction. All prices are made in spot. They need cash on the day, on the morning. If you made the same transaction next day, price may be quite different. So merchant needs provide incessantly cash. If they want the next day or 3 days, may the new currency arrive? No, it's the no deal already disappeared. So the spot transaction dominance. That is the reason. But why? But okay, it's okay. So, but the merchant can expect, after harvest, I need more currency. Why? Why don't they keep cover cash in marketplace? In that case, they did not pay more money for securing, exchanging for local currency or small currency. But it is also impractical for them because she's not. For example, this case. It is, of course, they differ region by region, but it is true. Most of the exchange done very small period, 3 months, and slack season, almost no demand for money. So it is quite impractical. If merchant leave money, currency, this period. So even they know very well after harvest the local currency appreciate, it's not a good answer for them to keep local currency during this period. So they have to exchange for their interregional currency for local currency every after harvest. And but the other point is, so this case, this blue line is within local region, within village or within rural market zone, where the 20,000 or 10,000 people live. But incidentally, this district, village, near to the provincial capital, because that is why they also sold vegetables for provincial capital. That's why the sales to city is almost equivalent, the same size of their sales within village. But this is an exceptional case. Majority of Chinese peasant economies are more dependent on exchange within their region. And this is the case. So, so the district means a rural town cover almost 20,000 inhabitants. The 20,000 inhabitants try to sell what they produce, what they happen to surplus, and exchange something that they need. But they sold, this is the per household, 87 yuan, while they sold outside the 57. And in the case of purchase, the 87, the purchase and sold, and the purchase the 35. So exchange, the Chinese peasants are very dependent on marketplace, but the exchange dominated by exchange between, within district. Within district means peasants exchange with another peasants. The market between local peasants dominate Chinese economy. That's why local currencies, they mediate peasants more important than other society. So this is the market. They happened similar to the Buenos Aires use some remark. But anyway, what is the for example, typical case, the every 5 days, this kind of the open market, the open, and the May 3,000, 4,000 peasants came to exchange. Even 5 consecutive market, I came and purchased with the corn cake with same vendor. But please, even so, I consecutively purchased with same vendor. It's a one-time transaction. So you can change next time with another vendor. So this is anonymous place. There's no the name relationship. So anonymous place, that's why currency more important. And so that's why merchants heavily dependent on exchange within their district, exchange with another peasants. And that caused the fragmented value of small currencies suitable for the transaction, and they consequently large quantity of small currency remain rural area. That is the contemporary estimate. And that is why, one reason, it is difficult to provide currency on demand. Because currency easy to distribute, but difficult on demand, the difficult assemble on demand, especially smaller currency, especially once held, distributed, large number of peasants, it is difficult to assemble on demand. And this is contemporary observation, and we can prove like this. And this is a hold from the inland China, and probably that hold left around 1870s. And majority of the coins, the Qing period, but most majorities are 100 years ago issued. So, in rural area, currency issued by 100 years ago still remain and working and mediating ordinary people's exchange. And this supply and demand can different adjustment from another currency mediating interregional transactions such as silver dollar. That's why international currency and local currency, their exchange should be fluctuating. So, but anyway, that's why, always the rural market suffer from shortage of currency. So degree differ region by region, period, but in general, always they suffer from shortage of currency. So, in the case, the period, especially they suffer from serious shortage of currency, like the agriculture products are exported with high value like the late 19th century or early 20th century, peasants won't sell more product. But that means they need, market needs more fragmented currency. Then no institutions provide formal currency. So what happened? Well, why not? They didn't create new money. Well, this is the native notes. And some native notes, denote the reason. Copper coins disappear, the silver is too expensive, so we issue this. Otherwise, our market suffer from shortage of currency. And this is the case. And this is the name of the issuer. It's a grain merchant, grain wholesaler, but perhaps it's the grain seller, also the exchanger of currency. But this case, exchange issue native notes, but it's not always. And 10 years later, it's another district, 1929, and a town, rural town, or 300 households, there is 36 shops, and among 36 shops, 36 shops issue their own notes. Grocery store, grain dealer, the medicine dealer, etc., tofu shop, etc. And so almost all shops function like a machine bank. They circulate, accepted. And this is not the exceptional case. 1935, another region, and this town had 400 households, and then 13 shops that issued native notes. In the beginning, only merchants with large assets, such as grain dealer, issue, but the other shops follow when they found, oh, it's profitable, or the notes could be accepted. Even the whose asset 200 yuan, the issued notes amounted 500 yuan. And the reporter of this situation apparently criticized it's a device for exploiting ordinary people. But the issuance in this town, totally 8,000 through 9,000 yuan, it is not over-issuance at all. If no sufficient quantity of currencies supplied, because it contained 400 households, it's not bad to estimate each household use cash 100 yuan annually. So 40,000 yuan is necessary to provide. And if 8,000 yuan native notes the circulate 5 times, it suffices this mandate demand. So it's not over issuance. And this is the case of within this town. And but this town is a part of this county, Juru County. And another report suggests Juru County, 50% of currency was issued by banking system, but the rest of currency was disposed of native notes. And they describe, even it's difficult to tell fortune note from genuine. Didn't mind, because currency is in shortage. And so why people accept? Is there any compatibility? Yes, perhaps issuers insist, oh, it is compatible, but it's there, this declaration. And it's many descriptions exist by contemporary, anyone blow a note to issuer to convert the hard currency. But often they encounter the issuer handed another native note, next shop issue. So, but some the case they declare only the day, such as every 5 days market open, the day they exchange, hand the hard currency. Other day, they exchange for another mode. So anyway, perhaps there is possibility if you are lucky bearer, you can get hard currency, but nobody can guarantee the compatibility at all. But anyway, what is a node issued within 5-day market zone not acceptable to another the 5-day market. It's quite low. And this is what I always argue these 2 or 3 years. And we can assume a variety of the money, or I call it the character of money. Money should be mean of exchange. But nobody deny money should be mean of exchange. But nobody further argue exchange can be in variety, because there are 2 optional axes. One is local means the proximity exchange. You can identify who you are, and distant exchange. Another is the anonymous. Another is named. We can make money depending on personal trust. If just want to 10% make a circuit, in that case, currency is unnecessary. But the room was occupied by 1,000. We cannot establish named trust. It should be anonymous exchange. And if society prefer the anonymous or freedom to decide, then they should provide small currency. Why? A society more dependent on cohesive trust, in that case, they don't need currency. But they have no choice to choose your business partner. You always keep the same repeating, the same contract with the same person. That provides certainty, but no freedom. So, society can choose this way or this way. And the shortage of local currency appeared across the world. And this is the case of the 17th century in England. And so we can find many similar cases across the world. But it is a case of town, city in England, rural area heavily dependent on mutual credit. Ordinary people rarely use currency because if they need the cash monetary transaction, they declare the personal credit. They don't need currency. So everything depends on. So proximity trade and distant trade, what is the difference? Proximity trade is frequent one-time exchange. Of course, in distant trade, they also sometimes can be frequent, but it's not so always. Rather, distant trade is sporadic, and otherwise they keep the same relationship, named relationship. And in proximity trade, settlement by small currency, or in that case, anonymous society, or multi-credit, in the case of coherent society. So what is the liquidity premium? Liquidity premium means it's a basic desire for human to keep freedom to choose opponent for next transaction. But why liquidity premium accompanies locality? Because locality provides the guarantee to constant exchange and instant settlement. So, anyway, so a cluster of households with high degree of freedom in exchange self-organize a currency. It appears across the world. That's all.
Thank you very much.